Too handsome to handle. The hilarious adventures of Wang Yibo and Xiao. Chapter 2. The not-so-peaceful village of Tampangmakmer. When their pickup truck arrived at the village of Tampangmakmer, the atmosphere was calm, cool, and signal-free. Perfect. Is this the place? Asked Xiao, stepping out with a metallic purple suitcase. Yep, said manager Auntie Lily. Remote place. People here don't use TikTok. Their phones still have flashlights. Yibo nodded in relief. Finally, peace. They were greeted by the village head, Grandma Surti, an energetic 67-year-old woman wearing round glasses and a floral house dress. Wow, are these the guests from the city? Gosh, you look like you walked out of a soap opera. Yibo and Xiao smiled politely. They were relieved that she didn't recognize them, until Surti walked closer and slowly took off her glasses. You're Yibo. And you're the one who went viral drinking iced tea in a hoodie. Their faces went pale. Oh no. Sheaf of rice, the village goes wild. It didn't take long for the news to spread faster than Wi-Fi. Villagers gathered in front of their guest house. One brought a vintage camera. Every photo turned out blurry. One offered a goat as a welcoming gift. One cried after seeing Xiao in person and declared, "I'm quitting my Japanese idol fandom for you." Yibo whispered to Xiao, "I thought they didn't have signal? Maybe they use smoke signals." Goat, the fainting goat incident. The next morning, Xiao sat in the yard, sipping tea and enjoying the breeze. He wore a simple white t-shirt and shorts. Nothing special. Suddenly, thud. A neighbor's goat wandered over and immediately fainted in front of Xiao. Its owner panicked. "Oh Lord, my goat passed out. He's too happy to see a glowing man." Watching from the window, Yibo muttered, "Your face is too powerful, bro. Even living beings can't handle it." Curry rice, the lunchbox war. Once villagers found out Yibo and Xiao were staying, they started a food war to win them over. One day they received 23 lunchboxes, 18 fried bananas, 12 portions of beef rendang, 1 basket of durian with a note, "From my daughter, single and ready to marry." The aunties became fiercely competitive. Yibo liked my soy chicken more. "No way." He said my rendang warmed his heart. "Let's settle this with a cooking contest next week." Yibo and Xiao sat helplessly, constantly full from non-stop meals. "I love peace," said Xiao, chewing on a fritter. "But this feels like MasterChef Love Edition." Woman dancing traditional dance contest. To calm the villagers, the village head had an idea. "You two need to participate in the local event." "What kind of event?" Yibo asked. "A traditional dance competition. You'll go up against the local aunties." They wanted to say no, until they saw one of the aunties practicing while singing dangdut and spinning a broom. They knew resistance was useless. On the day of the event, Yibo and Xiao wore traditional clothes. As they danced gracefully and smiled toward the crowd, everyone fainted. Literally. One performance, one smile, and boom! 30 people dropped like dominoes. The event MC panicked and shouted, "Doctor, we've got a mass case of sudden love attack. Radio interview invite." The next day, the local radio station invited them for a live broadcast. The host asked, "How does it feel to have faces that can destroy village stability?" Yibo calmly replied, "We just want to buy bubble tea without causing riots." Xiao added, "And we want goats to stay alive when we walk by." The interview was recorded and replayed for a whole week, as the villagers' new bedtime story. Would you like to continue to Chapter 3? The Hidden Talent Show and the Stolen Chickens? In this chapter, the village organizes a talent show. But things get out of hand when fans infiltrate the village in disguise, and a group of chickens mysteriously disappears during Xiao's guitar solo. Grinning face with smiling eyes.